Senator Carol
Brown. Thank you, Madam Acting Deputy President. With the few minutes that I have left before question time, I would like to talk to the Senate about two students that came up to Parliament House in August. Now, the Tasmanian Students Against Racism were finalists in the innovation section of the Migration and Settlement Awards, which were announced on the 18th of August this year. And of course, Labor congratulates the winners and finalists of the Migration and Settlement Awards. The awards are hosted by the Migration Council of Australia and recognise outstanding individuals and organisations that assist migrants to settle in Australia. So the Tasmanian Students Against Racism were a finalist, and unfortunately they did not win, but there were many fine entrants into the awards this year. Now, the two young women that the Tasmanian senators had an opportunity to meet were Nadi Maslin and Shishang, and they came along to talk to us about the work the Students Against Racism group were doing. Now, the Students Against Racism group was established in 2008 to give voice to coal students in Hobart who had arrived as refugees. The group, under the mentorship of teacher Jeannie Ennels, developed a powerful presentation that explains why people leave their homeland, the experience of being a refugee, and the settlement issues young people have to deal with in Tasmania. The presentation has expanded to include a range of activities, and the group now delivers workshops from 1 hour to 6 hours to schools, tertiary education classes and community organisations. The program that the Students Against Racism has rolled out explores issues around racism. It uses storytelling and activities that challenge the audience to examine the causes and consequences of racism and how they can combat it. Over 80 young Tasmanians have been trained to deliver the workshop, so that's 80 young Tasmanians that have been trained to deliver the workshops and tell their stories. Over the past 8 years, they have worked with groups across Tasmania and also on the mainland in Victoria, and presented conferences in Sydney and Melbourne. They have developed a film, a play and a range of other presentations and workshops. So I would like to acknowledge, as with the other Tasmanian senators that met with these two wonderful young women, I'd like to acknowledge and thank the outstanding work that SARS does in Tasmania, and also congratulate them on the work and their work that they've done in terms of rolling out their program across Tasmania. Thank you.